All right, let's get it. Oh yeah, that is good. But today we're talking on start from the end. And I mean this kind of in two ways. But let's start off with the first one. With your goals, I believe that you need to have an endpoint in mind. You know, that's why it's a goal. But also you need to have a starting point as well. Think about mapping or think about going anywhere in your life. When you leave the house typically with a place in mind and knowing where you are. And I believe that we should apply the same principle to living our life with goals and knowing where we're going. Like, start from the end. So know where you're going, find out where you are, and you can actually make, a path to get there. It's really simple. I think that analogy really simplifies it. Like, when you're using a map, you need to know two things: where you are and where you're going. Like, it sounds really simple, but then also when we can really forget that in our lives, I think. And the second way of starting from the end, this is the one that I really, really mean, is I want you to envision yourself on your deathbed. Big thing there. Ooh, scary, but eventually we will all be there. And I want you to think, what would I have wanted to do in my life? Because in my mind, when I die, it's just lights out. You're asleep, you never wake up again, no dreams. You're dead, you just don't live anymore. And also for me, that, some people might find that scary, but for me, it's not going to matter anyways by that point. So, worrying about it's not going to help, because eventually, if I'm actually in that state when I'm dead, it won't matter. So, but I want you to start from your deathbed. Start from thinking, what would I have wanted to do in my life, and how would I have want to live it? And when you keep that in mind throughout every single day that you're alive, kind of keep that in the back of your mind, that you will not always have this body. You will not always have the time that you have or the life that you have right now. It's a lot easier to enjoy it and really take advantage of it. Because a lot of us live like we have infinite time, honestly. We can forget that there is an endpoint on our lives. And so that is why that's the second part of this, is live like you actually are going to die at some point. And when you are mapping out your goals, have a start point and an end point. Know where you are in your life and also know where you're going. And it's really easy to start from the end then as well, because when you know where you're going, you can kind of map back to where you are. So I need to complete this. That means I need to do this much by this time, and then split it up into other things, and it gives you an actual gauge on how much work you're going to have to do. And so it's really in two ways that I meant that. But I think I got it across in an okay way. I won't lie, I think I kind of messed this one up a little bit. I think I could have said it a little bit clearer. But when you know where you are and you know where you want to go, then you can actually set a plan. But I think that people don't actually do those things. They don't want to figure out where they are or where they want to go and make a plan, because then guess what? It becomes real in their mind. And that's really scary. But if you want to change your life, that's what you have to do. You have to face the fear, find out where you actually want to go, so you can have, a point to work towards where you are, so that then you can, gauge how much work you actually have to do, and then set a plan and do the work. It really does just boil down to that, but it is scary. When you do that, it becomes real in your mind. And that is not, that's a lot scarier than just living normal life. But, all right, I think I've hit this topic pretty good, but I think you got my 2 points. Live like you are actually going to die at some point, and B, have a start point and end point. I think I am kind of tired right now, and so I ran around myself a little bit there, but all right, let's dunk. All right, very good. Yeah, I think I did pretty good there. But I hope you have enjoyed. I hope this made sense, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.